Alright guys, Papa Pepper here. For those of you who followed me for a while on Steemit, you're going to notice that periodically my look changes. Some of that's just life, some of it's a little intentional, some of it's just trying to be consistent at certain points. I recently got kicked in the face by a four-horned Jacob sheep, broke my one pair of glasses, used the other ones for a little bit, and then just went back to contacts for the time being, because my ones that got kicked in the face and broke, they automatically tinted. So by wearing contacts, I can switch to sunglasses when I need to. That's the main thing there. But also, you'll notice I've had a stocking cap on for a while now. One of the reasons is this. So there's that. Anyway, let's get to talk about starting dreads, because dreadlocks, locks, stuff like that, the toughest part, I always say, is starting them off. I remember once when I had just started a set of dreads and I looked at myself in the mirror, I said, my hair couldn't possibly be any more messed up than it is right now. And until they mature, until they grow out, there's a pretty wild free stage that is just, it can be insane to look at. These are actually really good right now. They're those who freeform their locks completely, because I know that some people think that dreadlocks or something are part of black culture or African culture or something like that. It's really just natural man on the planet. It's really just any hair that's left uncombed will gnat up. It will dread up. I've seen a lot of stuff form on its own in my life. I've seen a lot of things kind of happen too. So mine, I do spend time on. I do a variety of things to have them look kind of as good as they can, especially starting off. So part of just having a stocking cap on for a long time lately has been a mess. But they're kind of, like I said, they're going, they are started. And once hair is in a section like that, if you get your hair cut real straight, it doesn't stay real straight. It'll eventually kind of be rough at the edges, because hair grows at different speeds. So while the fast hair is waiting for the slow hair to grow, once it's in a section, it just naturally starts clumping. It naturally starts growing together. So if you put a braid in your hair or start a dread or put a ponytail or rubber band in and you leave it in, you're going to start off with a dread. Because it's going to start growing, it's going to start forming. Ones like this, they can grow together. Some people wick them. They rubber band small dreads together to grow a fatter one. If you just let your hair grow out, it can do that. Sometimes people pull them apart to make sure they keep them apart. But pretty much, if you're thinking about starting dreadlocks ever, you're gonna run through some rough stuff at the first while. I pretty much tell people, this is my 5th or 6th set. I've put dreads in a lot of heads, and I always tell people, if you get started with dreads, if you can make it through the first year, you'll be fine. But to begin with, people just look at you and they're like, what in the world's going on with your head? Your hair couldn't get any worse. Often is a thought that some people have. But anyway, just kind of where I'm at the moment, what I'm up to. They're growing back. Last time I cut mine off, I've had, I think, as few as 34 dreadlocks, which are going to be bigger. I think Samson in the Bible talks about 7 locks that he would have had. My last set I chopped off was actually 234. It was just a pile of little micro dreads that were 5, 6, 7 inches, something like that, about that long. But we'll see what happens this time, and how long they hang out. So, all right, pop out.